Hi everyone. Let me just adjust the camera. Oh no, technicalities. Hello. Welcome to the new year. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. Also, I am very sorry if this audio is gonna be very echo-ish. I'm in a new room, but let's celebrate. Alright, so a lot of people might be wondering, why are you doing these types of videos again? I thought you were dead. No, I'm not dead. I'm not dead. I have been on hiatus for a little while because I had to figure out some stuff of my life, and I'm sorry if I keep moving around. I just want to make sure that the camera is in a good angle because I cannot see myself. I can only see myself when I'm posting the videos. Anyway, how have you all been doing? I hope 2021 is finally behind your back and this new year brings you all the good stuff. So, without further ado, welcome to my new podcast, Podkatime. I know that's not a very fancy name, but hey, it's what I came up with, and it's kind of catchy too. So this is gonna be a weekly video, or vlog in this case, where I talk about the things that I've done weekly, or what I found out in the last week, like in terms of artists, anything related to culture or media, and I get to talk about a little bit of what has been happening with me. So for those who don't know, I got a degree on visual and technological arts in 2018. I've been looking for a job ever since then, and I finally seem to be walking towards it because I've gone to a part-time job that I do, social media management and some website management too on the side. And everybody on my team has been very nice to me, and my boss has been saying that I'm doing so good and I'm doing amazingly, and I'm so happy and proud of myself, and I just want to make sure that I'm doing the right thing. And this last year was so challenging in terms of like dealing with my mental health and dealing with a lot of other topics that are kind of hard to talk about here. But hey, if you want to know what's been going on in my life, you can follow me on Twitter. I talk about some other stuff, so if you guys want to follow me, feel free to do it. But enough about me. Let's talk about the things that I found out this last week. And to top it all off, or in this case to start it off, I'm gonna show you guys what I got. This beautiful Taito figure from Cardcaptor Sakura of the Clear Card arc. It's probably my favorite outfit of hers from the new season, but I have other favorites, but this one is really pretty. And I have opened it to see if the figure is okay. It's intact. It has good quality, but I'm not going to put it out of the box just yet. And I'm going to tell you the reason why. Because I'm not in my room. I'm not in my parents' house. I'm currently I'm sharing an apartment with my boyfriend and two other colleagues. And it has been a very fulfilling experience. I'm enjoying and trying to find time for myself and for my boyfriend, and to have time to spend with other people, you know, this kind of thing. And I'm still redecorating the room, so it's kind of a mess. There's clothes everywhere, so I'm still I'm still hoping, because there's like on the other angle you guys are not seeing, there's a bed full of boxes, and these boxes are not my stuff. These are from the people who previously owned this room. So anyway, things that are coming up this year that I'm very excited for. Oh my god, so many video games, so many anime and movies and series. I have been recently watching the second season of Witcher. I think it's really good. I haven't played the games or read the books, but I've been seeing the behind the scenes and the documentary of the director, and I think it's a really solid series. I'm enjoying it so far. I'm close on finishing the second season, and I think that if you're into some dark fantasy with monsters on the side, I think you should go for it. It's a really good series to watch. Also, JoJo Part 6. Hell yeah, JoJo Part 6 with Jolene is just mwah, 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 chef's kiss all around. I never thought that the first ever JoJo part with the female protagonist would be so badass. Like, me and Kami, when the anime came out on Netflix, we binged the whole thing. We waited, like, we watched an episode per day, and I just wanted more, and it's really good. I'm not gonna spoil it, but JoJo fans, you know, we eating good. We eating good. Anyhow, another thing that I've been doing a lot more and having time for myself is playing Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing is proving to be that kind of like depression game for me, because like whenever I'm sad or whenever I don't know what to do, for example, in my parents' house, it's kind of a complicated term to get into, but I don't feel like playing anything. And for those who know me, you know what I'm talking about. You kind of know what I mean. And I play Animal Crossing because it's a way for me to spend my time not thinking about my problems. And it's been good, very good. And I turned 25 recently on the 28th of December, 25 years. Jesus, I don't feel like it, I really don't. But I think Animal Crossing was like a big part of that day for me. Because I spent the day by myself because of COVID, sadly. I had to work in the morning, then I had lunch, and then I went to see some friend, and then I went to a cafe shop, have a Korean coffee and a corn dog, which, so good. You guys, if you are in Lisbon, you should definitely check this place out, Yohoshiro. I hope I'm pronouncing the name right, Yohoshiro. I think that's the name. It's a very good coffee shop. It's small, but it's so good. It's such a good quality of space and people and food, and everybody gets to hang out. It's very good. Also, I want to talk about my best things of 2021. I finally got to play Ghost of Tsushima, and let me tell you, it's game of the year for me, or very close to be on my top 3. It's probably on my top 3 right now. But my god, I literally, when the DLC came out, I was like, take my money, Sucker Punch, take my money. It's so worth the money. Even until today, I am still trying to get all the trophies on the online server on Legends. I think it's one of the best online servers? Can I say that? I don't know. Online platform that you can play the game. It's so well done, and I think it's so entertaining, and it gets you to play more and more. And to me, it's very impressive what they did with the game. And if you haven't played it, please go. It's probably one of the best samurai games / action / RPG. I think it's technically an RPG. It's so good. It's like a goddamn movie. It's so good. Also, another game of the year that I got to play last year with my boyfriend is 13 Sentinels, Aegis Rim. Go play this game. Please do. It's so good. It's a mixture of a graphic novel with some sci-fi on the mix. I mean, the entire game is just sci-fi, but dude, once we got into the beginning of the story, we were hooked. Like, the characters, the plots that just keep happening, and the fact that you have to play with the characters. For those who have played Odin Sphere, it's made from the same team, so I'm guaranteeing you it's good. It's really good. And please go play it. Support the team. They deserve all of the good things. And I'm rooting for that. Also, another thing that's coming out this year, Bayonetta 3, my queen. She's coming, and I'm so hoping she comes home, because oh my god, I got to play Bayonetta 2 on my Switch this last year. Phenomenal game. Really love it. And I have got into the Bayonetta version of the Blood Palace of Devil May Cry. I don't remember the name, but there's like those, it's Witch Trials, sorry. I've been having so much fun doing those. I haven't played them much because I'm playing on a Switch Lite, and I'm so scared of breaking my buttons, because I seriously, when I play seriously. I play to win, bitches, like. And then Another game that we're very close to finishing, me and Kami, it's Tales of Arise. For information, it's probably one of the best RPGs that came out last year. We haven't finished it, the game, of course. We're very close. We're probably in the last dungeon. I'm not gonna spoil it. Just go play it. It's on the PS4. It's on the PS5. It's on Xbox. I don't know if it's on Steam. Might be. It's such a good game. I love the art style and the artwork and the fact that the Tales franchise has grown so much over the years. And this is coming from someone that never played any of them. Tales of Arise is definitely my first Tales, and I recommended you play the other ones. I still have Zestiria, and Berseria to play, and apparently Zestiria and Berseria are connected in the timelines. I don't know how, but that's kind of the thing. And you can see so much difference from the last game they did. I think it was Berseria to this one. There's so much improvement in terms of art style and artwork, and I'm seriously considering doing a video about that. I'm seriously considering, because my god, the game is so... let's talk about artists that I found out this year that I want to give a shout outs. I want to put this, yes, definitely putting this one. If my computer could load, thank you. I'm gonna do a shout out to Artless Key on Twitter. They do amazing Kingdom Hearts fan arts, and they do so good character design. Like, look at this cute dude. Look at him. He's so cute and fluffy. And he has little boots. And he's a bunny. So cute. Like, I love the fact that the cell shading, and it kind of mixes so well with the cartoonish style. It's so well done. Another artist that I found out recently that I really love the way that they use the colors is, I'm so sorry if I'm pronouncing this wrong, is GDB Art. I think that's how I say it. I'm gonna put the image here, but I love the use of colors they do on their compositions. It's so well done, and I love the type of shading. It's very shell shading like, but I love it. It's very colorful, and it's so eye-popping, and I think that's what got me into it the most. And also, new figurines that are coming out that I might get interest. Nendoroids, because I'm all about Nendoroids. If you guys don't know, I own Sora, Riku, and Pyrojack. And I really want to get more because it's an addiction. But yeah, the Jolene one looks really good with the color, but I'm very hyped for Weather Forecast. Weather Forecast is probably my other favorite character from the Part 6 gang. I really like him. He's very wholesome. I like him. The dude's very cute. They're also doing for the whole gang. They're doing Jotaro, Hermes, and Foo Fighters. They all look good. I gotta say, they all look good. The one that I kind of wanted the most was all the Kingdom Hearts Nendos, because I really want them all. Another thing that I'm very excited for this year is the Sonic, the movie too. Knuckles looks so dope. Idris Elba, bless your soul for dedicating your entire role in dedication to this character, because I love Sonic. For those who don't know, I love Sonic. The first movie is just top notch. It won so many awards. I really hope that this was a lesson for the entire Sonic team, because without the fans, this entire first movie would have not been the same. And I'm so happy that they are being more, what's the word? They're trying to reach out to people to know their opinion. That's really good. And I think people should do more of that nowadays. Not only for movies, but for everything in general. I think that's really important. And with that, I think I'm gonna end the podcast. And what I want to say. So, for those who are having a hard time entering into this new year, I just want to let you guys know that it's gonna be okay. Stay positive. I'm sure you're gonna do great. I have so much faith in you, and I believe in all of your capabilities. And I'm not saying this to you. I'm saying this to me too, because my self-esteem is just it's kind of shaking. It's going from 0 to 100 and 0 from 0. You know what I mean? And That's what I try to say. And I have been doing a lot more for myself and treating myself like I deserve. And I think you should too, because I think all of you are amazing people who deserve love, respect, and self care. Because I think this year is going to be a good year for not only for me, but for so many people out there. I have so many goals to reach out this year, and I only hope that it goes well because my God, I really want this year to work out okay, and I'm gonna do so. You don't, for these types of things, I don't think that you have to wish or to have faith that this year is gonna go well. If you want it to go well, you gotta do it. You gotta make it go well. And I think that's a very, very nice lesson for this. And with that, I'm gonna go, guys. I hope you have a fantastic day. I'll see you next week with more news. And who knows, maybe I might bring you something different. But until then, stay awesome. Please go check out my other social media. I have Instagram, I have TikTok, I have Twitter. I also have Facebook, but I don't use that much. So, anyway, have a nice day, guys. Bye bye.